So hello students, welcome to mathematics class. So as we have started real numbers and we have completed, okay, so what? So we have just started real numbers, isn't it? That is chapter 1. I think this is our part 8. So what we have just discussed in our previous class. So we have completed laws of exponents, isn't it? Laws of exponents we have discussed in our previous class. That is a power m whole power n is equals to a power m into n, a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. Okay, these all laws we have discussed in our previous class. So now coming to the present class, we are just discussing the inverse of that exponents. Okay, so that is we are been going to discuss about the logarithms. Logarithms, okay, logarithms. We are going to discuss about logarithms now from this session. Okay, so after that we will be completing our chapter. So this is our last exercise. So we have just discussed about the exponents, laws of exponents, and we have also discussed about the graph, okay, drawn to the exponents. So now coming to next one. Okay, now coming to logarithms. So what is logarithms? Okay, in definition, if I write what is a logarithm, logarithm is an inverse form of exponents. Okay, so in general a and so if for example let me tell you, okay, some of the laws in logarithms. Okay, so now if I write a power x is equals to n, a power x is equals to n. So here we have three variables. A is any real number, n is also any real numbers, and x is a variable here. So for example, if you have 2 power x is equals to 16, if I give you, okay, 2 power x is equals to 16. If we have a question as a 2 power x is equals to 16, then if I ask you to find the value of x, so how we will do? So before that, if you take 2x is equals to 16, how you will solve this? As the variable is multiplying to the coefficient, isn't it? So here we don't have anything in power. In power you will be having only 1, and the variables which we have here, that is x, is multiplying to the 2. It means that this x lies in the base. How we will solve? So 2 is multiplying to x. So here we need to use multiplicative inverse of 2, that is divided by 2, isn't it? So 2x divided by 2 is equals to 16 divided by 2. Dividing 2 on both sides, 2 by 2 will become 1. 2 1s are 2, 8s are 16. So x is equals to, we have directly got as 8. Then what about the variable which lies in the power? If I ask you to find the value of x, then how you will find? Then how you will find the value of x here? Okay, why? The variable, this x variable lies on the power, in the power, isn't it? It is in the form of exponent. Then how you will find? What you will do? You will, so as we have 2 power x is equals to 16 here, what you will do? You will be converting this 16 in the same base as a 2. So you can write this as, if I take the factors of 16, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 2 2s are, so 2 1s are 1 2 3 4. I can write 2 power 4, isn't it? What I did, I have converted this 16 in terms of this base, that is a 2. So 16, I can write that 16 as 2 power 4. You can see here, as here the bases are equal, then the power values are also equal. Okay, so bases are equal, equal, powers are also equal, isn't it? So therefore x value is 4, x is equals to 4. Why we have taken x is equals to 4? Why? Because here in the base we have 2. So this power, in the power of 2 we have the variable as x, and here we have 16. We are just converting this 16 in terms of 2. So how we will get 2 power 4? So in the power, in left hand side power value is x, and in the right hand side the power value is 4, isn't it? As both the bases are equal, then their powers are also equal. It means that x value is equals to 4. So this is how you will find the value of x by exponential form, isn't it? So what if I have taken 2 power x is equals to 9, can you convert this 9 in terms of 2? No, we can't, isn't it? No, we can't convert. Why? Because see here, 9, 3 3s are and 3 1s are, isn't it? So I can write this 9, so 2 power x, I can write this as a 3 square, isn't it? So now bases are not equal here, bases are not equal. What about powers? Powers are also not equal. So in such type of ways, how we can find the variables which are lying in the power, So here you can see, this is the exponential form. A power x is represented in some natural number n. Here a and n are real numbers. Any number it may be, okay, it may be the number which is in the form of p by q or not in the form of p by q. That is rational or irrational, we don't know. Okay, let us take that as any real number. Then how we will find the value of x? Variable, x is the variable here. What is x here? X is the variable here, isn't it? So now how you will find? You will be converting these into logarithmic form. Okay, how you will do? You will be converting that into logarithmic form. So how you will convert? Okay, it is very easy. Okay, it is very easy. So if I take so you can write this in the form of log, that is log base a n equals to x. If you are not getting how you can write, you can see here. Okay, so here base will be coming to the base of the logarithm log, and here n is multiplied, it is not multiplied, it is just the what we call it, the value of this. Okay, and x, here x, the power will be coming to right hand side. Okay, so this is the logarithmic form of this exponential form. So how we will define this? Okay, if a and n are any real numbers and x is a variable, then a power x is equals to n can be written as log base a n is equals to x. If you are not getting this a, x, n, so you can just remember in terms of a, b, c. Okay, so log base a, b is equals to c. If we have, this can be written as, b can be written in right hand side, this base will be coming to the base, and this value which is after equal symbol comes to the power. Hope you all understood. What? The base value is singularly, is in singular form here. Okay, this value and this base, this whole word can be pronounced as log base a, b is equals to c. B is in the, okay, same line, a will be suffix, that is it is called as a base, and here c. So as we are calling base a, why it is in base here? So b value is here, and here it will be the value which is after equals symbol, it will be in the power. Okay, so this is logarithmic form and this is exponential form. how we will convert this logarithmic form into exponential form, and exponential form to logarithmic form is like this. Okay, so what is logarithm? Logarithmic is opposite of the what? Exponential form, and exponential form is reverse. Okay, opposite of the logarithmic form. Okay, so this is what first formulae. We are just writing the logarithmic forms of formulas. Okay, so hope you all understood about the logarithm. Okay, I have given example before why we are using logarithms. Okay, so if we are having any variable in the parser, so how we will find that variables? By converting that exponential form to logarithmic form, or whenever the number is given in a logarithmic form, then it can be converted into exponential form and we can find easily the value of that variable. So I hope you all seen these logarithmic values in your books. Okay, whenever you buy graph books, you can see in the back side of that graph book you will be getting the logarithmic values, log 2, log 3, log 4, log 5, like that values you will be getting in the back side of that book. Okay, you can see there. Now coming to formulas, depending upon the logarithms, as we don't have enough time to discuss about how the formulas we have got, you just remember that. Okay, so first one, as if I have said you a power b is equals to c, if I have here, then how I will write this? This is exponential form, and here we have logarithmic form. So a power b is equals to c if I have, so I can write this as log base a, b is equals to c, isn't it? No. A power c is equals to b. Power value will be after equals to whenever it is converted into logarithmic form, isn't it? You can see base a, here we have taken base a, isn't it? This b we have written here, and this we have taken to power. Okay, now coming to second formula. Okay, so these all are formulas which we want to discuss about in this exercise. Okay, so log m into n. Okay, log m into n. Before that we have few more formulas about this. Okay, log base a is equals to 1, log base a is equals to 1. Similarly third one, log base a 1 equals to 0, log base a is equals to 1. Okay, if you have both the values same, you will be getting answer as 1. If here you are having 1, then you will be getting 0. Similarly fourth one, log m into n is equals to, if you got the symbol, okay, multiplication symbol, then you can convert this into two logarithms. Okay, two logs, so log m plus log n. Similarly fifth one, log m divided by n equals to log m minus log n. Okay, similarly again, okay, log m power n is equals to, if you have power anything here, it will be multiplying to the base of the logarithm. Okay, so n log m. So these are the main important formulae which you have to remember, okay, in this exercise. In this exercise, these formulas are very, very important. You have to remember these formulas. Now coming to the laws, let me explain you the laws of these formulas. Okay, So let me tell you these laws of exponents, logarithmic forms, okay. So here and one more formula was there, log, I think this is seventh formula, log n power log base a or a power log base a n is equals to, if this base and these are both same, then we'll be getting as n here. Okay, so these are the formulas which you have to know about. Okay, now so directly I hope you have all got the formulas. So let me tell you 1 to 2 formulas so that you can easily say how we have got that. You can easily remember how you have got this. Okay, let me tell you the laws. First one is product law. Okay, first one is product law. I'm just explaining 2 to 3 laws so that you can understand how the other the formulas which we have got, how we got all that. Okay, first one is product law. So that is, I have just now I have said you log m into n, isn't it? M into n. Here in the base we don't have anything, isn't it? We can take base value also. If we are taking base value, we are getting log m base a plus log m n base a. So here they both are multiplying, they are coming. When we are converting these two things, we are getting 2 logarithms. This is product law. You can see here, if 2 numbers are multiplied, then we are getting this as m and n. Okay, let us know about this. Okay, if I take a power x is equals to m and a power y is equals to n, if I take a power m, if I am taking a power x is equals to m and a power y is equals to n, this is an exponential form, isn't it? When I multiply this both, what happens? Okay, this is an exponential form, isn't it? Now whenever I convert it into logarithmic form, how I will get? Isn't it? This is exponential form, and whenever I convert that into logarithmic form, how I will get? This base will be coming to the base of the logarithm, isn't it? This value will come after and this will coming here, isn't it? This is exponential form. I said you how to convert exponential form to logarithmic form. So m will be written here, this base will be base, and the power value will be after equals to symbol. Similarly, if I take here same log base value comes base, y value will be coming after, and n value will be okay multiplying with the logarithm. We don't tell that multiplication, this whole value is one singular value. Okay, now coming to the secondary thing. Okay, if I multiply, what we are doing here, we are just finding the product, isn't it? Product of that. So if I multiply these both, okay, a power x into a power y is equals to m into n, isn't it? M into n. So a power x is equals to m and a power y is equals to n. What we have here, we are just multiplying that both and we are getting these things, m into n, isn't it? So what do we have? A power x here, it is represented in the form of m, and a power y we have, okay, a power y we have directly as, so here if I add this, I will be getting x plus y is equals to m into n, isn't it? M into n. Now whenever I convert these into logarithmic forms, okay, you can see here, whenever I convert these into logarithmic form, what I will get? M value I have got, x, what is x value here? Log base a m, and what about y value here? Log base a n, and whenever I will convert, I will be getting log base a m plus log base a n. So such things which you have to remember about. Okay, hope you all understood, isn't it? Okay, so this like this you will be getting that. Okay, if I convert this in logarithmic form, what I will get? Log log base value will be coming to base, this value will be returning, writing here m into a is equals to this will be coming here x plus y, isn't it? X plus y. What is x value here? X value we have log base a m, so I can write here as log base a m into n is equals to x value, here we have log base a m plus, and y value what we have, log base a n. Hope you all understood. Let me tell you one more time what we did here. We have just taken a formula in the base. If anything is not there in the base, that is taken as 10. Okay, so as I have given a here, you can take a here. So log base a m into n is equals to log base a m plus log base a n. This is the product law. Okay, this is the product law. Now what do we know? If I take a power x is equals to m, a power y is equals to n. Okay, if I take this a power x is equals to m, a power y is equals to n, this is an exponential form. When I convert this into logarithmic form, I will be getting logarithmic forms as like this. Okay, now coming to product law, what we are discussing about product law of that exponent, isn't it? So we are just multiplying left hand side with left hand side, right hand side with right hand side. So here we have got this thing, and when we convert, okay, here you can see a power m into a power n like formula. So directly the bases are same, powers will be added, so x plus y. Now converting this exponential form into logarithmic form, so I will be getting log base a, here m into n, and here I will get x plus y. What is the value of x here? Log base a m. And what is the value of y here? Log base a n. Why we are taking x y values from here only? Why? Because here we have logarithmic form and here we have normal form. So just what we are doing, we are taking the answer in logarithmic form. So for that reason we need to take xy value in the form of logarithm. Understood? So in the place of x, log base a m, in the place of y, log base a n. So like that you will be getting the formula, isn't it? So this is how you will do all the laws. Okay, here we have law, product law. Next one we will be having exponential law, like that. Okay, just know what have. Now if I take next one, this is product law. If I take one more, that is coefficient law. Okay, that is x by y or m by y, m by n. Now if I take coefficient law, so what is the formula? Till now we have did product. Now coefficient, if I take log base a, m divided by n, just now I told you, if they are dividing, then we will be getting log base a m minus log base a n. Log base a n. Base value does not changes, okay? Base value will be same. So here what we are getting? Coefficient. That is, we are just dividing m by n. So how we will do? Let us a power x is equals to m. Let us take a power x is equals to m. A power y is equals to n. Okay. Let us take this. A power x is equals to m and a power y is equals to n. So now if I convert this into logarithmic form, what I will get? Log base a m is equals to x. Similarly, log base a n is equals to y, isn't it? Exponential is converted into logarithmic. How? Log base a, this value is after equals to, and this value will be, okay, with the logarithm. Okay, now what we are just doing? Coefficient. So what we need to do? We need to divide these exponents, isn't it? So a power x divided by a power y is equals to m divided by y. So you know, since a power m by a power n exponents formula, whenever the bases are equal and they both are dividing, powers will be minus, isn't it? Powers will be minus, subtracted. So a power x minus y is equals to m divided by n, isn't it? Now what we need to do? This is exponential form. Exponential form. We need to convert this into what? Logarithmic form. How we will convert? So we will be writing here log, this will be coming to the base, this will be coming here is equals to, here x minus y will be going after equals to. Now these x and y are in exponential form. For that what we need to do? We need to convert that into again logarithmic form. The whole answer should be in logarithmic form, isn't it? So therefore log base a m divided by n is equals to, what is the value of x? We got value of x as log base a m minus log base a n. So like that you will be getting the laws. These are product law, coefficient law. Like that you will be getting formulas. These all are the formulae. Now one more thing I have told you, isn't it? I have told you about that log base a is equals to 1. If I take example, these both the values are same. If I take an example, log base 2 is equals to 1. If I convert this into exponential form, let us think, we don't know this value, let us think that as x. So you know what is the formula? Log base a value will be always equals to 1. Let us assume this value is not equals to 1. Let us take this value is not equals to 1. Let us assume that as x. So whenever you convert this into exponential form, how we will be getting this exponential form? A will be here, this base a will be coming here, and this will be going to power, isn't it? Now what is the power of a here? 1. Bases are equal, powers are also equal. That means x value how much we got? 1. Therefore log base a is equals to 1. And one more thing, if I take log base a 1 equals to, how much I said? 0, isn't it? Let us assume it is not a 0. Let us assume this as x. So how you will get? We have to convert this into exponential form. What is the exponential form? 1 will be coming here, this base will be written base here, and this will be going to power, isn't it? So now what about 1? Here bases are not equal. To make bases as equal, can I write this one as a power 0 is equals to a power x? You know, anything power 0 is equals to 1. So to make the bases as equal, I have written as here we are having base as a, so I have written a power 0. So as bases are equal, powers are also equal. Therefore x's value is equals to 0, isn't it? X value is equals to 0. Therefore we are getting the formula log base a1 is equals to 0. So this is how we will find the loss of exponents in the logarithm. So this is the thing what you have to remember. Hope you all got the formula. So these formulas are very important. In this exercise we will be doing the problems based upon these formulas. So in our next section we will be starting we will be starting exercise 5, last exercise, which are based upon logarithms by using this formulae. Thank you.